At this point, you should have 5 balls slightly overlap. We're overlapping here. They spread apart. They get longer in distance. And now we're going to create another. But here's where we have to add the squash and stretch principle of animation. Now, in this case, we're actually going to do stretch first and then squash and then stretch again. So we take the ball that we had last. I'm going to click off to the side over here and click on copy 4 in the layers area where I do a command J. So now I'm on copy 5, which is this one. I'm going to take this down here, and now what we're going to do is we're going to stretch it. So in order to maintain physics, you need to shrink it in one direction and elongate it in another direction, because if we just did hold down shift. If we just did it that, we've added mass to it. So we need to shrink it in one direction and lengthen in the other. In order to do this, you have to hold down shift on your keyboard, because what I did before was I clicked and dragged and it's just expanding in all directions. What you need to do is hold shift, click and drag in one direction just a little bit, and then click and drag the other direction so it's thinner. Then what we're going to do is you move your cursor off to the edge side so you see how the look of the cursor changes and we have that curve. We're going to angle it this way so the center of it kind of goes on alongside that path that we were using before. And in this case, yes, you do want to kind of try to aim for these mid-bounding box squares. And bring it down there. So this is number 6, even though over here it says copy 5, this is number 6. That is good. Then what we're going to do is click off to the side. We're going to do Command J again. I've made another copy. I'm going to pull that away. And in this case, I'm going to come off to the edge and I'm going to rotate it until it's flat. So that's your stretch. And then this is your squash. You're going to put the very bottom of that ball just right at the very bottom lip of our canvas right here, and pretty much centered up on that part where the two arcs meet. So stretch, squash. We're going to do one more where we stretch again. So we're going to come off to the side here, Command J, pull this over, and we're going to rotate that so it's coming up off of this area and following that arc right there. Okay, so this is 1 through 5. Then we have 6, 7, 8 balls. Finish that up and then move on to the next video.